It's August 1st, 2023, and this is Sketchworks NewsBrake. The news stops here. I'm Brian Troxel. The president's son was arrested this week on charges of money laundering and illicit enrichment on behalf of himself and his father. The son of Colombia's president, that is. Oh well, maybe next week, Hunter. President Biden's administration will test a new plan to help college graduates pay off student loan debts and get some relief. If you fall behind on your student loan payments, Biden's dog Commander will bite you. David Grush, Ryan Graves, and David Fravor testified before the House Subcommittee on UAPs, what everybody used to call UFOs, exposing government cover-up of non-human, non-earthly life forms. As they spoke, Senator Mitch McConnell received instructions from his home planet. Former National Intelligence Director John Ratcliffe confirmed that the government is withholding information regarding UAPs, what everybody used to call UFOs. Sources say Ratcliffe is upset he was not included in the witness testimony because he wanted them to become the Fab Four. Democratic presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. denies being anti-Semitic, even though he claims the COVID-19 vaccine was, in his words, ethnically targeted to avoid Jews and Chinese people. His theories might be the worst thing that's ever gone through a Kennedy's head.
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living.
And it's time to get your tickets to see the all-new sketch comedy show, Sketchin' 9 to 5, August 12th, 18th, and 19th at 8 p.m. at the Warehouse at Frat Pack Productions at Scottsdale, Georgia, which is near Avondale Estates. Tickets can be found at sketchworkscomedy.com. The Ford Motor Company announced that due to brake failures, they are recalling 870,000 F-150 pickup trucks, meaning 870,000 men will have to find something else to overcompensate for their small penises. Ocean Gates co-founder Guillermo Cernline wants to send people to Venus. Sources say he is aiming to implode more people in a small capsule, this time in space, by the year 2050. In gastrointestinal implosion news, McDonald's announced they will start a new space-themed spin-off called Cosmix. Although I thought McDonald's was already space-themed, considering everyone who eats there has their own orbit. Staying in the world of crappy food, Subway will reward one person that legally changes their first name to Subway with a lifetime of free sandwiches. Subway will also reward anyone named Jared Fogle with a lifetime in hell. In Atlanta, stunt actor Mike Massa set himself on fire at the SAG-AFTRA rally to protest those greedy movie studios. In related news, Arizona protesters are setting themselves on fire by just going outside. Hey, speaking of which, extremely hot temperatures across the United States are breaking records and the 100-degree mark. Sounds like a great opportunity to send Sketchworks NewsBrake correspondent Tim Millard out there for an on-the-scene report.
It is too damn hot out here. With your Sketchworks weather report, I'm Tim Millard.
Thank you, Tim. That is exactly why I never leave the house. In local-ish news, a new reactor at a nuclear power plant in South Georgia has entered commercial operation. So that's why it's so hot outside. There you have it. Florida may become the first state to accept a conservative alternative to the SAT and ACT college exams. The alternative is the classic learning test. It focuses on literature, morality, and the idea that slavery is beneficial because it served as the plot to the Roots miniseries, which gave LeVar Burton his major break as an actor. Trader Joe's is recalling 2 of its cookie brands because they could contain rocks. No, Hunter, settle down. Not those kind of rocks. A flight attendant for Spirit Airlines recorded a woman peeing on the floor in the back of the plane. Police are interested in learning the identity of the peeing woman, as is R. Kelly. A 16-year-old Chinese boy broke a Guinness World Record by jumping rope 374 times in 1 minute. Unfortunately, it still wasn't enough to avoid getting executed. And our award-winning and court-winning parody of Grease at long last hits New York, August 24th, 25th, and 26th at the People's Improv Theater, The Pit. Tickets for Vape the Musical can be found by going to sketchworkscomedy.com and clicking on the Vape the Musical image. You can also click on the link below in this video's description, assuming I remember to put it there later. So click on that or the other thing and get your tickets today. And now you have been gratuitously plugged. Keeping the plugging going, we are still plugging to get to 1,000 subscribers, but we have to get to 800 first, so that's our next stop. Hop on board and click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And don't mind that urine smell on the carpet in the aisles. That's just Babs. A woman in Virginia said that she received over 100 Amazon packages that she didn't order. At least that's the story she's telling her husband. Sheriff's deputies in California say someone found a body inside a barrel along the beach in Malibu. That's what happens when you choose Team Oppenheimer over Team Barbie. In movie preview news, Helen Mirren will portray Israeli Prime Minister Golda Meir in Golda, while Joaquin Phoenix takes on Napoleon Bonaparte in Napoleon. And Timothée Chalamet will play Willy Wonka in the film Mistake. A UK court has found actor Kevin Spacey not guilty of sexually assaulting 4 young men, giving hope to pedophilia priests of all denominations. If the lack of late-night TV, due to that bitch Carol Lombardini, has got you down, here's some upcoming entertainment for you. Tonight's full moon will be a supermoon, which means it will swoop in like a vigilante and bring criminals to justice, unlike our own broken and ineffectual policing system.
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living.
British billionaire Joe Lewis pleaded not guilty to multiple fraud and conspiracy charges. If convicted, the 86-year-old would have to serve a month-long life sentence. A rare Roman gemstone was discovered underwater in Venice, Italy. Sources say the engraving resembles a man performing a ritual dance. This is believed to be a precursor to the white man's overbite. Folks, I know this is a comedy show, or at least that's the intention, but I do have some more serious news to share. And there's no easy way to share this sad news, so I'll just read it straight from the article. A 38-year-old Florida manatee named Hugh has died after having high-intensity sex with his brother, Buffett. Handlers maintain that Hugh and Buffett had been engaging in consensual and natural mating behavior for 2 months, leading up to Hugh's death. One of the fatal injuries was a 14.5 centimeter rip in Hugh's colon. On April 29th, animal staff noticed a significant change in Hugh's behavior, but they did not interfere with Buffett's continued efforts to mount his ailing brother. Both Hugh and Buffett lived at the Moat Marine Laboratory and Aquarium, which was designed for manatee conservation. But don't be too sad, folks. Hugh died doing what he loved most, taking it like a champ. And that's all for Sketchworks NewsBrake. We'll be back next week, and we hope you are too. I'm Brian Troxel. Say hi to your mom for me. She takes it like a champ.
Is that microphone like right over you right Yeah, pretty much. It's just like over.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. You good?
Yeah. I'm Brazilian.